Yo, girls and guys. Welcome back to another Mike on the Mic production. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll hop over some good old Death Knight. I think he's still my favorite champion. Somehow. He's like my favorite champion by like the smallest margin. I feel like. Just because I started with him. Anyways, this is the 2024 return for Mike on the Mic, MK, Mr. Mikey. I don't know if I have any other names. Those are the names we're going with. The 2024 return. Sorry, I always get caught looking at this page. I was noticing that my KD ratio for deathmatch was trash. 212 wins. That's not too bad. Yeah, 2024 return for Quake Champions. Definitely not the happiest that I left the game for a few months, but it was nice to come back and have the game feel really fresh. Can't lie about that. Probably a good thing in the long run, but yeah, looking back, it's just kind of sad that I came into this game late, fell in love, and then went through like some crappy months because of stupid stuff in life. Stupid family bullshit, and that was mostly it, actually. And then I just kind of wasn't in the mood to sweat my ass off here on Quake Champions for like the first 4 months of this year. But yeah, anyways, all that's in the past now, and I'm glad to be back on the game. Because there was a decent number of fans who liked some of my early Quake videos in December, I guess. It's not really early. My videos, my beginning videos. Very late into Quake Champions life cycle, probably. Seems like a lot of Quake players I talk to aren't very enthusiastic about there being a new Quake. Maybe they've been waiting longer than me and they're just kind of like sick of waiting now, so they're not going to get excited, which would make sense. I'm over here as like a new Quake fanboy and I'm like desperately hoping for the new game. I already kind of decided with myself that, whether that new game ever comes or it's just going to take a while, or whatever happens with it, I want to try to be a true fan of Quake Champions before that game comes out, basically. So that's my goal. I don't know how many hours that's going to be. It could be 1,000, could be 2,000, could be 3,000, could just be 500, I don't know. But we're going to get to some, high amount of hours and try to be like a true fan of this game. We'll do a little putzing around in some of these custom lobbies. Is this it? I always forget where this is. Gotta turn down these crazy ass bots so you can actually practice. There's a couple places I wanted to learn how to do a nail jump, but I don't really know which ones are the most noob friendly, I guess. Probably Awoken is good. Do they have Awoken Winter in here still? Oh, did they take that away? They should have like left that in like a little secret menu. I like that. Whatever. There's a map in here that like doesn't get played that often, but it's actually really sick. I don't know which one it is. Might be, I don't think it's this one, but that one's pretty good. Lockbox maybe. I don't know which one it is. And then there's like this big ass one that's for Capture the Flag. It's actually really fun. It would be a really fun 5v5, I feel like. Because it's so big. And then maybe with just like a very slightly slower respawn time would be good, I think. And it could even probably be 6v6 would be good, too. That's another thing. It's like I really like this game, but I'm hoping that they pimp us out and we just get like this really decked out new Quake game. And as excited as I am for the new Quake game, I'm just a little worried that we're going to miss the champions. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they're going to go back to that bare bones Quake, but they might not have the champions in there, and I feel like a lot of us would miss those. Who knows? It might be Quake Champions 2. It might be an update to this game. It might just be a Doom, and then they'll work on Quake down the line a couple years from now. Who knows? But, you know, they got to be coming out with something, because Doom Eternal is getting pretty old. Doom Eternal didn't have multiplayer, or normal multiplayer. So, it just, you know what I mean? It wouldn't make sense if they weren't doing any new shooter. Especially when you still got fans over here who love Doom Eternal, where they still talk about Doom 2016 multiplayer here and there. And Quake Champions still is very playable if you go on during the right hours. Still very playable. You do kind of have to wade through some ridiculous matches once in a while, but if you can bite the bullet for that, it ends up opening up and you get a little bit better, and it just becomes like the funnest game. That's why I decided to make a commentary, just trying to hype up my stream. Talk about some new friends I've been making on Quake. Talk a little bit about my plans for Quake. A little bit about the control scheme I'm working on. I think is going to be really good down the road as I get better at mouse and keyboard. Talk about a couple more things. I'll try to pack this in as quick as I can. I know these nobody wants to watch 4 hours of commentary. It's like the kind of thing you just want to watch for maybe like 10, 20, 30 minutes tops. Most of the time, unless it's like a really... No, it's not this one. Is it Lockbox? I think this stage is cool. Or it's pretty cool. No, why did I click on that? I know it's not though. Like Tempest Shrine. I like how there's like different versions of the stages as well. I didn't know how I felt about that at first, and then... as I played some more Capture the Flag, I noticed I really liked the little expansions on like Blood Covenant and Tempest Shrine and stuff. I swear there's like another one. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. What's that big ass one before I get out of here? I know it's not this one. There's like a big ass fucking crazy... No, I know it's not that. Citadel, this is it. Okay. It's the Halo named one. That's the one. Wish there was like I said, a 6v6 mode would be really fun on here. It's Team Slayer even. Or Team Deathmatch. You tell I'm a Halo guy. Let's hop into this, putz around for a second, then maybe shoot some bots at the end of the video and then get out of here. Don't really got much mouse space because my mic is sitting where my mouse pad is or whatever. Yeah, so there was quite a number of fans who first tuned in for my early Quake videos, and I kind of felt bad because I didn't follow up, and I didn't really become a Quake player. And then I just kind of, because of that, I didn't really put any effort into the little Quake montages I made. I just kind of pumped them out and got rid of them and moved on. But I do want to come back and put a little bit more effort into those videos. Especially because my clips are just getting a little bit better each day. I've been doing, you could do lots of, sometimes you don't even have to be that good, you just kind of have to be smart. Like, for example, well, maybe that's Clutch that does this. Uh-oh, now I'm breaking my mouse. This is why I shouldn't try hard when I'm doing commentaries. Oh, we did it! Nice, it's not that hard. I'm gonna break my mouse, but it's not that hard. Oh, yeah, oh yeah. No, I don't know, yeah, does that stop your momentum if you're strafe jumping? I don't know. I feel like there's a lot to figure out with nail jumping. Okay, I almost made it. Damn it. Oh, whatever. That's something you really gotta... You can't really be commentating that well while you're doing it. Can't even beat myself in a fucking 1v0. Yeah, the thing I was gonna talk about the most was probably the mouse and keyboard layout. I really like mouse and keyboard. It feels great on this game. It doesn't really feel like you need anything else. And the Azeron with the joystick kind of just turns it into more work. Oh, it's my shit's still set up here. Actually, that kind of feels good now. I didn't think that was just gonna work out of the blue. Well, maybe the Azeron's better than I thought, and I was just not that good at Quake when I first started trying to learn the Azeron here. I'll give it another shot. I don't know yet. Well, maybe I can try it a little bit right now. I gotta move this though. It's never gonna work where it is. Okay, I got my Azeron. I'm playing on the Azeron now. Yeah, I just don't think you can strafe... Yeah, you can't strafe jump without... It's frustrating, dude. Because the joystick feels good for this part, right? Just strafing back and forth and stuff. But then you can't strafe jump properly with the joystick. Because it's not made for the joystick. It's made for mouse and keyboard inputs. But I have extra keybinds, see, for the left and right. So theoretically I should be able to do this. So I don't know why it's so hard. It sucks, because this would be just undoubtedly the superior way to play the game if the strafe jumping worked easier with... Yeah, there's just like nothing you can do. I just keep ruining my momentum every second, it feels like. I don't really know why I bought the Azeron. It was kind of a dumb purchase, but it's such a cool device, and if you are careful with it and learn how to fix it, there's a lot of cool things you can do with it. And it is great for a lot of games. It's just frustrating that I bought it for this game and it just doesn't really work. I'm back on the mouse and keyboard now. Ralph, I don't know how he does it, but maybe it's when he's just... I don't know how he does it, but he can like rocket jump and he almost takes like no damage and he goes flying. I don't know how he does it. Definitely cool. I'd like to be able to do these crazy nail tricks too. I don't want to break my mouse. Stop trying this crap. Now, is this just a nail jump? I think it's a normal nail jump. Nice, dude. How much does a nail hurt? Hurts like 4 HP and like 4... That's not too bad. It's kind of hard to do, but... I could definitely see that. Because the thing is, you might be losing HP, but a lot of times if you're using it in the right scenario, you're going to be running into health and shield right after, so it's like, it's getting you to that health and shield faster, so... It's just straight up better. I do like how the Azeron keypad feels, except for the strafe jumping not working. See, like, look how much faster I'm going. And you can maybe do that on the Azeron keypad, but you have to, like learn this crazy scheme where you're like holding forward on the joystick while simultaneously pressing a jump key while simultaneously also controlling your movement with extra buttons for the left and right. And then you have to hope that holding forward on your joystick doesn't... It doesn't work for this game, unfortunately. I feel like if they could figure out a way, though, if they wanted to make the joystick, like, just work for strafe jumping by itself, so then... But whatever, it's not that important. I mostly got that for boomer shooters, and then I unfortunately got too into Quake. Well, I guess fortunately, because Quake's fun, but... But yeah, I bought the Azeron for Quake plus the boomer shooters, and then I don't think it works that well for Quake. And it sucks because, except for the strafe jumping... No, that shit is satisfying for some reason. Except for the strafe jumping, it's actually better because you have full control over your movement while you also can switch to any weapon at any time. There's no, like, loss of control of the joystick while you get that. And that's what makes this... It's a... I can't talk now. It's a very fun part of Quake and other shooters like Fortnite, where you're like trying to work with the keybinds to come up with the best thing, and you know what I mean? The most important keys are stuff that don't hinder your movement and everything. Everyone knows how to make good keybinds. Or at least anyone who knows anything about mouse and keyboard games knows that, like, you can pretty much make any shitty-ass keybinds work. All your weapons can be on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is stupid, but you could do it and be great, but it's like... You could argue that same person could find some more optimal keybinds like I use, and then become even better, but... There's always that time of switching that people don't want to do. And I'm going to have to go through it as well, because I need... some extra weapons. I need some extra weapon binds for, like the nail gun. I only have a button next on my mouse that I'm using with my pointer finger, so, like, I can't actually switch to this nail gun without, like, my pointer finger is shooting the tri-bolt, switching to the nail gun, and it's also shooting the nail gun. It's, like, too much work. Especially if you're, like, in a shotgun battle, and then you gotta switch to the nail real quick to finish somebody up or something, or block a doorway. And then, like, normally it's fine, right? But if it's ever an intense situation while I'm moving, and I have, like, the shotgun out first, then it's too much. There's gonna be, like, a very slight window where I either don't have the best control over my character, and I'm trying to switch to the... Or I can't shoot my gun because I'm using my mouse button to switch to the nail gun. So that's why you need, like, to optimally do it, you need to, like, not only master the keyboard as a gamer, but you also have to learn, like, a lot of double binding and even possibly triple binding certain guns, like the railgun or the rocket launcher, or maybe the lightning gun. Or, sorry, LG. Life's good. Yeah, I wasn't too sure how much I was gonna like this game when I came back to it, and for some reason just, like, watching Rafa's streams, and then... I wonder how that works. Watching Rafa's streams and some of the tournaments and you know, watching Kilson and all these other cool players, Razy, Maxter, all these cool players that I didn't know of. I don't know. So at some point I kind of just, like, fell deeper into love with the game than I was the first time. Now, just in the past few days, I've played, like, 30 hours or something. So that's pretty good. Oh, that jump is hard. Okay. seen Rafa miss it one time, and I was like, wondering how someone that good could miss it, and now I'm like, oh yeah. Wait, does that actually break off? You can't jump here, that's weird. Yeah, that doesn't seem like good game design right there. Just because you can't jump right there. Otherwise it would be cool. Because that way it's just kind of like glitchy. Oh, now we get it when we're not trying. I just want to go up there, but there's like no reason to do it. Clutch is like fucking annoying to play. Because you have to like double tap your arrow keys all the fucking time and shit. He's fun to watch like a good player play him, but I don't want to play him. I would probably be really good with him too, but I can't ever make that jump to. I want him going. See if we can make this jump here. Hey, not that hard. Now my movement's a lot better than it used to be. Just kind of came back and I was a lot better at this game. I don't really know why. Or maybe I was better than I thought before I left. It's probably a little of both. Yeah, so like I really like the Azeron keypad because I can switch to my weapons. And like I have a bind for this, but it's like, why have that on my mouse? I don't even use this. I mean, other players are better and they know when to use this melee thing, but I you know what I mean? Like I haven't used it in like 4 days and I've been just fine for the most part. So it's like, why am I wasting a good mouse side button with that? You know what I mean? And the shotgun just got nerfed, so like, which farther makes the shotgun side mouse button that I have, it's like it's less useful. And I already have nice pinky binds for the railgun and the rocket launcher, but I don't have them practiced because I've just been using like my old Fortnite Z and X and C on a normal person's layout. Those 3 keys. I don't have I play on the right side of the keyboard, if you don't know that by now. I do have quite a bit of work here to do with training my pinky to do all of these things. Because my pinky right now is doing crouch, which is really only necessary for the sliding characters. I don't even press it with any other character. There might be a reason for it, I don't know. So it does crouch, rockets, railgun, and there's another button for melee. I could probably even do another one if I really wanted to with the pinky. And that would be meta, in my opinion, is if you have extra pinky and thumb buttons and then you like maybe have a foot paddle or 2. And then like a really nice mouse like mine with really good extra buttons. And then you just like double and triple bind all the most important things. Like LG probably deserves a better bind. I have it on E. I think it's like P for me, but E for a normal person. No, we lost to nobody, dude. We're not that good. So yeah, I was thinking about playing the game for maybe like 70 more hours and get to like 200 hours and then like reward myself with a foot paddle from Amazon that has like 1 or 2 buttons, and then I was going to use those buttons for 2 of the most important guns, so probably like Rocket Snipe or like LG Nail or like LG Rail or something, you know. LG would probably be one of them actually. Especially if I can get my pinky binds down. The only thing bad about the pinky binds then is if I, which I will at some point, play Slash and Strahd because I like both of those characters, then I would have to find another way to easily switch to the melee weapon, rockets, railgun, without always having to rely on my pinky, because my pinky's going to be busy, obviously, crouch sliding sometimes and stuff. You could definitely get fast enough and skilled enough with your pinky that it wouldn't matter that much. Because it's not like you're always crouch sliding every second. You know what I mean? But still. Let's just put in a little chill match here. I don't want to try that hard. Beat up some dummies here. Probably got a bunch of rockets sprayed at me and shit. So yeah, I think the foot paddle approach with the extra thumb buttons. And then it's like, even with all that, still there's like the ability. That's got to be on a good button, and it's, for most people, I think it like starts out on F for most people or something, but I have it on my F too, which is like apostrophe or something. And I don't mind it there, but it would also, as again, it would be nice if it was on a foot paddle, or if it was on one of the mouse side buttons I don't use. I have a mouse side button that's just like a DPI shift, so it like lets my aim go slower, but I don't really need it for this game. It would probably only be useful on like big maps like Burial Chamber and stuff, where you can like snipe across the map. I mean, there might be some other use for it, but that's my fast sense, and that's my slower sense. It's cool, but I don't think it's, I think it would be better just to be a weapon. Jeez, he takes no damage during that. I didn't know it was, okay, that's good to know. And you can nail jump with the, oh, that makes me like this shitty nail gun even more. Because you can nail jump with it. I want to get really good with that at some point. So that's a little bit about the keybinds. The stream's obviously coming as soon as I can get it, as soon as we get that internet. Should be about a month from now, I'm not exactly sure. Time is going flying, you know, it's already been a month and a week or so. It would be nice to kind of test out this new shotgun, because I don't know how it works. It's just not hitting like I was used to. So like I'm using it and getting destroyed. Because I don't know how much damage it's about to do, if that makes sense. It seems like it got nerfed a little too much, but I don't know, maybe not. Alright, can I turn quad off for this shit? I don't want it on this. Okay, so that's a nail jump right there. Little one. And you can do some crazy shit too with it. Even this like weak ass nail gun does so much damage. Well, this game feels good as shit. Like you can notice that there's not that little bit of lag that there is online. Even though I do have ping here. I guess it's because it's my best server. And then yeah, hopefully that internet gives me a little bit better ping. Wow, this is way easier than I remember. I must have sucked back when I started. This is like easy mode now. Just learning how to back down with a rail is like really good. I mean, sometimes the guy is gonna hit you with some rockets because you're just backing down too slow and he's doing this shit to you. He's just like flying at you. But a lot of times, if you're quick enough and you predict that they're gonna push you, you can just like rail and keep going and even rail again. And then like follow it up with some nail too. And then if they get close, you pop them with the shotgun or finish them off with an LG or something like that. Man, 9 damage, that's doing no damage. Yeah, these shots were doing like 50 damage before. They're doing like 30 damage tops for like these little mid-range shotgun shots. I did not know it got nerfed that hard. And how much was that? So close up, if you're getting a point blank, it's still the sick ass gun it was. all these like lift shenanigans. It's really good for these. 72 right there. Now right here, it's like, probably should have just switched to rockets or nail gun faster. It's like, oh, okay. I did switch to the nail, okay. Like, what's going on here? The nail, I don't know, the nail just seems OP. Maybe I'm just matching noobs, but I'm just using this nail gun across the map like every game, just like firing it down hallways like an idiot, and it's like ripping people apart. Even just this weaker nail gun. So, I don't know. I originally was like, why would I ever use that gun? The other guns are like hit scan, and this gun, you have to like lead your shot, and it's a projectile, but... Yeah, rockets are just too good. I feel like rockets should do a wee bit less damage, 90 damage instead of 100 for a direct. You could even do a slight nerf to the rail if you did that, and then I feel like everything would be good, but I know that weirdo Quake fans wouldn't let that happen, but I think it would be good. Because you get so many rockets, people die with it, there's ammo packs on the ground. There's like no reason for the ammo packs and the extra ammo because it's hard to shoot off 10 usable, or 10 like most of the time you're just shooting rockets at the air, you know what I mean? Like you don't even have to think about it because you just get so much ammo, and if you needed more and you really were playing like that, it's like, oh boom, 5 more 100 damage shots. I just feel like it should be 90 damage. Splash could be pretty much the same. As long as hitting someone did 90. See, like, it's just a little bit too much reward for not enough effort with the rocket launcher, I feel like. Especially now that the shotgun is nerfed. But the shotgun does do 120 damage close up, so, I mean... If you're actually good at movement, you're probably getting up in their face with it better than I am. And not starting from a long distance with a shotgun out like I do. Because you used to be able to do that with the last shotgun. It just did hella damage long range. 81. So that would be good, except if you had LG and or rockets. Like now the shotty doesn't really beat those guns unless you outplay those guns. Whereas before, like I feel like the shotty would just beat them a lot of the times. But because the shotty's a little bit weaker, that does kind of make the rail gun a little bit better. So if you're hitting like these close or mid-distance rail shots, like you're not getting punished as hard by the shotgun. See, like that miss up close was trash. And how did that only do 60? That was, you know what I mean? That felt like a 90 shot, and it did 60. 40? Like, that's kind of weird. Was that because he did his power? I don't even know. Man is flying away, dude. Yeah, I used to, like, die in these. I don't know how I sucked that much, or maybe I was just trying to get really good with the rail, so I was, like, jumping at the bots over and over, getting... I don't know. Now they just seem like dummies. Even when they got a rocket launcher, they're dummies. So that's my mouse and keyboard talk. I do think I'm gonna find optimal. Just leave me alone for a little bit. Jesus Christ. This is why I don't start playing when I'm talking a lot of the times. I do feel like it kind of sucks putting so much focus on my pinky and having to train it. It's gonna take a lot of training. It's probably gonna take like 50 of these custom games to like actually be good with my pinky, not have it like hinder my gameplay. It sucks that I was almost good at this back when I stopped playing. That guy has so much health. It's nice not to have to worry about losing all the time. I never really started this game to be like an LG fan. I started it because I liked the rail and I liked the movement and the crazy pace. But I really like the LG. I feel like it's the quintessential like aim training strafe tracking gun, I don't know. See, like, there's so many times where that's how you kill a guy with a rocket. You just, like, shoot it in the air, and then they, like, run into it. Or you're, like, shooting a different gun, and then you run out of ammo, and it defaults to the rocket, and you just, like, hit him. Like, you could, when you do that to somebody good, you can, like, tell they were probably fucking annoyed. Or, like, they know that you got lucky, and you just, like, you didn't actually switch to that rocket, it just came out while you were aiming something else at them, basically. It happens mostly with, like, the LG. You'll have, like, an LG and a rocket, and you'll, like, yeah, like that. You'll finish up your LG and it goes straight to the rocket. I don't actually know how that works. It just happens in the matches that I play. It's, like, noob-friendly, but it's also kind of cool at the same time. I don't know if these bots are stupid now, or what. I swear the last time I was doing these videos, the bots were way better. I don't know what's going on here. Get me, buddy. Oh, he has so much health, dude. I hit him with that flame strike and everything. Whoa, how did I not die? Now that, you can definitely feel the difference of how weak this nail gun is when they are, like, up in your face with a rocket launcher or an LG and they're just ripping you apart. It's like, oh, this gun is really good for a starting weapon, but it's definitely not overpowered. I don't use the tri-bolt enough, but a lot of times it's like a maybe weapon, you know what I mean? Like, you're not getting guaranteed damage with it unless your prediction was insanely good against good players. And then there's times it's like, you hit him like that, and it's just like, holy shit, that was way too much damage. I didn't, like, do enough work for that damage. Oops, that was a waste. No, you don't even need to hold it down, you can just tap fire and it works. Maybe it saves you a touch bit of ammo for a little bit less damage when you do that. I wonder if you're supposed to do that. Seems like, because I noticed Rafa doing that, and I was like, why doesn't he just hold it down? Or maybe that's why I'm running out of LG ammo so easily or something, I don't know. I like the spots where, like, you can just, like, hold jump down and it'll, like, kind of get you through there. The bots took offense. I called them trash and now they're wrecking. Yeah, I do definitely want to do, like, a bunch of training sessions with this new shotgun. Now, like, that shot would have done, like, 20 damage before, now it did 5. And that's 2 damage. Yeah, they nerfed the shit out of this thing. So now it's like what a shotgun is supposed to be, though. Before it was just kind of like a multi-use gun. You could whittle, especially in, like, these 4v4 matches, if no one was shooting at you, you could just, like, shoot them from a distance with a shotgun. It kind of makes shotgun ammo packs on the map a little bit more important, because the gun's not as good, so you might need... I've been running out of ammo, but now that I know how it works, I'll try not to use it. But the cool thing about what that does with the shotgun is it makes it way more important to hit those big, close-up, juicy shots. Like, you can't just spray it from a distance and... Holy shit. And hope that some noob walks up to you and lets you finish them now. Now you actually, like, have to get up, hit those Rafa shots, right? Those 120 damage, 100 damage shots. You, like, don't even... Against the big champions, you, like, don't even have to aim. If you start on them first with the LG, like, you don't even have to aim half the time. Or, like, you can aim like that and just be bad and it'll still beat them as long as they don't rocket you. As long as they don't hit you with a direct rocket or two. I do like how the game's balanced, though. Yeah, like, I don't know. I mean, like, that damage output there is trash, because I'd be getting more just from this shitty nail gun. See, 12, 60, 80, 100, 6, 14. And then I'm out of shotgun ammo. You see what I mean? It's like, all the shotgun did at that range was like a detriment. It didn't do anything good. I'm breaking my mouse again. But the reason that sucks is because it takes a while to get this shotgun out, you know? Rocket, and now I can shoot the shotgun. Maybe there's a gun that, maybe the LG lets you take out the shotgun faster, and that's how you have to use it, sort of. We could test that out. Okay, so that's a gun. That works really well for this. Okay. So that's good to know for this new nerfed shotgun, is that you don't want to pull out often after the rockets and the sniper unless you know you're good. But all the other guns, except for maybe the tribal, all the other guns do switch to the shotgun very quick. So instead of seeing shotgun at a distance, you're going to see a lot more of people running up with the rockets or the LG, and then they're switching to the shotgun at the last second. Jeez, these bots are trying hard now. Trying to test this out, but none of these computers want to help me out here. Damn it. Okay, we'll do one more little session here and then I'm gonna head out. So that's a lot of stuff about Quake. Made friends with a dude named Sicktacular. His Twitch name is Mangle, I think. Something like that. Made a couple other friends. Started playing against Quabo again. Hopefully I can get him back on my friends list. I was like salty at him for beating me once, and I don't know, I like unfollowed and then refollowed him. I was mad. I'll take the L on that one. That was definitely my bad. Pick a different map here. Put them on even easier for now. We'll do some sweaty training very soon. I just don't want to do that right now. What else? Yeah, I'm sad about the Azeron keypad, but I do think I'll use that, especially in this wait for Quake 6, because there's going to be a lot of times where I don't feel like playing Quake Champions, or there's just like not games. Like right now, for example, there's not games. You could search, but you're probably not going to get games. So like, I could play a boomer shooter on the Azeron keypad, and it might not directly transfer skill over to Quake. Squill, I almost said. Squill over to... I said it on purpose, or said it on accident. It might not directly transfer over to Quake, but it's still a mouse and Azeron keypad, so there's going to be some transfer. So yeah, I just need to get back into those boomer shooters, and I think the Azeron keypad will pay for itself. It'll be a lot of fun. Just got to be careful with it, and I think it would be nice if Quake worked well with it, but just because it's kind of a bitch, and there is ways to make the keyboard more viable, like I said, foot pedal, alternate controller schemes, really highly optimized binds with extra mouse buttons. And that's just like me with... I'm not even trained in the mouse and keyboard arts. I'm not even like good with these mouse buttons, so... Yeah, you could be like, well, the mouse buttons, don't they like distract your aim, dude? And I'd be like, yeah, they distract my aim a little bit, but I could definitely see like the more I go deeper with it, that wouldn't be a problem anymore. Just like when you get better at keyboard, it doesn't really matter where your weapons are. You're so fast on the keyboard, it doesn't really stop your gameplay that much, even at a high level, you know. I really like the LG, so I'm probably better during this meta, but I am gonna miss how the shotgun used to work. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish it was nerfed about half the amount it was nerfed. But I don't know. 24 damage, like that's no damage. I guess it's a hit scan shot though. 6 damage, like why is that 6? So the most you're getting from these mid-distance is like 40 now, and I feel like you were getting like 70 before. 60. At least. Even just like 50. See, it's just like never the right gun. Unless you're like aggressing perfectly, and you're using a headset, and you're like right up in their face, it's just not the right gun, I feel like. Every time I've been trying to use it, like I get fried by nail guns or lightning guns, sniped, rocketed. I just can't use this shotgun. Is it still good for this? Holy shit. Did they actually take that away too? So now you actually... The one thing that actually makes the... Yeah, I can't switch to it. Makes this machine gun better. Because now this is the gun you want for... Yeah, there's like almost no point in using the shotty with the quad anymore. I don't know, unless I'm missing something. That's what it seems like. It's like, why not just use this gun more? See, like, that's doing way more damage than just one shotgun shot, you know what I mean? I feel like this shotgun nerf is gonna get changed or something. It just seems like it's too much. Because it goes from being a gun that was usable before to being a gun that is only good right up in a guy's face and only for like 1 or 2 shots. Jesus. Thing kind of fries when the person sucks at moving. And this nail gun gives you so much damage and so much ammo when you pick the thing up. You can just spray this thing forever. And boop, bunch of ammo again. This is what I've been doing, and this works against good players. You just come up here and you just fire down this hallway. And then eventually, and sometimes you do some wiggles if they're strafing. And dude, like it works on so many good players like you wouldn't even expect. The nail gun is so fun. I never thought that was going to be like one of my favorite weapons. I thought it was just going to be like a weapon that I didn't use. Only like if an emergency. So that's the only thing I had. Yeah, I feel like the shotgun nerf doesn't really make sense. Unless it did like 100 and maybe, no, I don't know. I just feel like it was so strong before, now it feels so weak. Now it's just like, you're almost just better off spraying rockets at mid-range instead of shotgunning. Because like, what do I want? Do I want 50 total shotgun damage, or do I want a possible 3 body shot rockets connecting, you know? Damn, wasn't good enough. I'm not good at telling, like, how much health the opponents have, I swear. That's, like, one of my problems. It'll be fun learning at least some of these Rafa jumps, though. You can almost make that. I wonder how you can, if you can. Luckily, I like the sniper, obviously. That's my favorite gun, but the shotgun will be missed. Me and my buddy, or I guess we're buddies, Sicktacular. I don't know if we're actually buddies, but I like to think we are, because we've been playing together. When I first started watching him earlier this week, yeah, that shotgun just does no damage. 48 damage. I'm like an inch away from this guy. Yeah, it really feels like it's only a close-up gun now. Yeah, whatever. Not my problem. I wasn't that attached to it. And now that I'm getting a lot better with the nail gun, it's like, who even needs the shotgun, you know? Because the nail gun's just like, what if the plasma rifle from Halo was actually a good gun? That's the nail gun right there. Maybe the default shotgun has more range now? I don't know. So there's like actually a point to using the thing? Probably not, but... Hopefully Rafa clears them. I've missed his stream. Hopefully he clears up some stuff, because I don't exactly know like why the shotgun seems so shitty now. Do I just not know how it works, or maybe I gotta get heavily used to it before it ever seems useful again? I don't know. Yeah. That's mostly the new Quake update. Troop. Oh, gotta learn that jump. It's a nice little jump. Here comes a guy. Where is he gonna come from, though? There you are! Look at that! The AI is cheating. It's using audio cues and sniping me from a distance with a rocket. Look at these guys, they're picking up my armor and shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm just like in my own head and I think I'm better than I am, but I feel like I'm like weirdly good with the sniper in this game for how much time I've played. Obviously there's like veterans still like make it look like I'm trash, but I mean I've been beating a lot of good players, so I feel like this was the right game for me. I'm also just like a lot less toxic on this game than Halo. The majority of the people are just nicer too. Like for example, I can't hold back and like left or right because that's my rocket switching and my sniper gun. So the only way I can like hold back and switch to sniper at the same time is that pinky keybind. But I'm not that's something like I would have to practice to like actually be good and smooth turning around and whatnot. Actually like backing up the direction I want like I can in Halo, you know. There's a lot of times in Halo where you're just like backing up shooting BRs or snipers and you gotta be able to move perfectly backwards or whatever. So I still don't know exactly how the 2-for-1s work in this game. It seems like you can 2-for-1 people with the sniper and it's sick, but I don't really know for sure. Well, you must be able to because it says double whammy, but... I don't know, the machine gun seems more useful now that the... And I do like the machine gun, so... Now that the shotgun isn't quite as good at mid-range. Machine gun, nail gun seem to own that mid-range a little bit more. Just kind of sucks because I put a lot of work into learning this keybind on my mouse for my shotgun and being good with it, and now it's like the shotgun isn't even that useful, so I almost don't even need it, but I'm just gonna stick with it for now. So that's a little bit about Quake, the new friends, been playing, I'm pretty much gonna play every night. I might take some breaks, but I'm not planning on stopping this game until the new Quake comes out, or a new Doom comes out or something, so. And now that I'm making friends and we're getting a lot of wins, it's like, feels like Halo, except more fun because there's no aim assist and there's so many things about this game that are just more satisfying. I never thought I would just like a game more than the game I played my whole life, you know? Like, if this game had Halo 3 population where you could just search any time of day and always get matches against noobs and shit, this game would be goated. It would be so good. That's like the only thing holding it from being straight up better than Halo. Is that you gotta play at a specific time and everything. And there's a lot of weird lobbies where you're up against the veterans and you're just getting smoked. Like, yeah, that happens in any shooter, but this one is one of those sweaty ones where it's a little bit more in this one. highly recommend the game, though, even if you're just going to play casually. Play some bots once in a while, hop into matchmaking and get your ass kicked and get a couple wins. Even if you're just not even a mouse and keyboard player, it's still fun. I'm not really a mouse and keyboard player. I got my fucking keys super glued to my keyboard because I sometimes when I'm playing, I knock my keycaps off because I'm playing too intense or something. I don't know how it happens. I'm dummy pressing the keys like with my big fat fingers or something. I don't know. Yeah, I really like the champions. Been enjoying like buying the rest of the or whatever, unlocking the rest of the champions and learning how they work and everything. I feel like my knowledge on them is pretty good now. The next stuff I need to clean up is like some of these optimal keybinds, maybe that foot paddle I was talking about. And then like my movement with various champions, you know, and being able to switch between them as well. Those are probably my next big hurdles, and with alongside movement. So it's like fix my keybinds and get better with them and make so they actually feel like home base, you know, not something that feels foreign. Like how a PlayStation 5 controller feels like home right now to me. So do that. And then the movement. All types of jumps and just better strafe jumping and learning how to actually circle jump and stuff. And then the third part would be the getting really good at map knowledge, positioning of ammo packs and power-ups, routes, getting better at going from like mega to heavy and timing all that shit. All that's kind of factored into map knowledge in a way. So those three areas, I feel like, I don't really feel like my aim is, obviously I do want to get my aim to be cracked, but it's good enough that I don't think that's holding me back right now. I could just play and naturally get better aim. At some point when I'm better at all those other basics though, I will go and do a lot of aim training and try to get better. So I can get those like cracked Rafa snipes and Rafa rockets, or whatever you want to call them. Whatever your favorite pros. This shit. And even the rocket, yeah, the rocket down the hallway works too. Like, you'd be surprised how many times you just kill a guy across the map with a random rocket. It's funny. Like, sometimes I'll like shoot like 2 needle shots randomly at a doorway, and it'll kill somebody, just like 2 bullets, like that. That happened just like less than an hour ago. I was like around here or something. I think I was like right here. I went like that, and I killed a sweaty player because he ran into it. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? It's really fun, like trying to predict people and pre-shoot. I never thought like I would be into that. Because I always like a Halo guy. You don't really pre-shoot stuff that often. It's not really a big part of the game. So that's Quake Champions. I'm doing Fire Emblem. I've been thinking about making my own Fire Emblem hack, so I don't know when that's gonna happen, but I'm sure at some point it'll happen. I think I got some good ideas. I'll be playing some Fire Emblem hacks to get some inspiration, and then I'll try to start learning that Fire Emblem builder little program. We're not going to be doing too many Quake Champions commentaries unless there's like news. But I thought I would do a nice little return, 2024 return. Seeing as I was having so much fun with the game, and I kind of abandoned the game out of the blue back in December, at the end of December or whatever. And now things are going better. We're about to get internet. I'm going to be streaming Halo alongside this game, and then Rivals 2 as well. Maybe some speedruns eventually. Like Hollow Knight, Link to the Past, Super Metroid, stuff like that. Mario games. So the stream's going to be popping. It's going to be like my primary focus. Dumping hours into Halo in this game. And there's going to be a lot of, you know, I don't have control over the lobbies. And there's going to be a lot of stupid matches. I got to leave and waste time and stuff. But honestly, I feel pretty good about this because I'm getting a lot better at Quake. today was the first day I was like really holding my own in almost every match. Even carrying the team a lot of games, 30 plus kills some of the games. So that's pretty good for me. I didn't think I was going to be this good at the game already, so obviously I would like to be better, but I didn't think I was going to get this good this fast, so can't really complain. Just got to make some friends. There's my homie Sicktacular. There's another buddy that he's friends with that I wanted to hopefully become friends with down the road. I don't know. I really like the community and the game. It just feels like I like entered another world when I found out about this game. Like I'm in this paradoxical world where there was this great game I missed somehow, and I loved Fortnite, but the whole time I was actually a Quake Champions player. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. But I have a lot of hours on Fortnite. It would be nice to, I don't know how many exactly, maybe 2,000 or something. I don't really know. I think there was a place you used to be able to check how many hours you had. But it would be nice to just like completely blow away my time with Fortnite and turn it all into love for this game. Not that I hate Fortnite. I still got love for the old Fortnite days, but I don't know. This game is just so much more me. It's more about the sniper. It's more about teamwork. It's got those arena-style maps that are fun to move around. Fast-paced movement, crazy gun battles, cool champions with different... It's got, like, everything you could ask for, honestly. Like, if you watch the game from a distance and you don't play it, you might not understand how satisfying stuff is and how fun it is when you get better at it. But once you start winning some matches against sweaty players, you're like, holy shit, this is so fun, dude. I'm, like, not even better at aiming than these guys, but I'm, like, beating them because I got a decent teammate and I'm working well with them, or I'm playing smart and I'm using, like, Eisen's turret in special spots, or I'm like abusing the shit out of Athena's grapples. It's really fun on certain maps like Runes of Sarnath, I think it's called. I gotta get back to Slash and Nyx. These were originally the two waifus I wanted to play as, but I ended up liking Athena, Doomslayer, BJ, and now Eisen, even Death Knight. They're just so fun, dude. It's crazy. Like, you might just look at it and be like, it all looks the same. You're just shooting at glowing characters. But when you actually play it, it doesn't feel like that at all. It really feels like a champion-focused game that was very well-balanced and well-made. Only very certain little times with, like, Scale Bearer or Clutch, sometimes Strog, do they feel even... Sometimes, like, getting splashed with Sorleg's ability feels annoying, but... It's very slight, and it's like doesn't really annoy you that much. Especially when you're BJ and you whip out the dual wheel next life and get a couple kills with it, and you feel like a badass. But yeah, that's Quake Champions. Been into Fire Emblem a lot lately. I want to learn how to hack those games. I'll be learning that on the back burners for the next few years, probably. Hopefully, I can muster up some energy. Maybe the stream will motivate me and I can somehow get that game going, that Fire Emblem hack sooner. I think the stream's going to go really well. Maybe I can stream alongside some of my Quake Champions friends that I make, like Sicktacular and whoever the hell else I end up being friends with. But yeah, I never thought I would have so much fun, like, transitioning into being a different type of gamer, you know? I was always, like, just a Halo guy, or for a while I was, like, just a Smash Bros. Guy. And then for a while I was, like, just a Fortnite guy, right? And then after that, there was, like, a couple years from, like, 2019 to 2023 even, that I just kind of felt like I didn't know where to go next, and clearly this was one of the games I was missing out on. But yeah, it feels good, like, becoming less of a Halo player and becoming more of a Quake player, I don't know. Not because I hate Halo, just because it's new, it's different. It's new to me. The mouse and keyboard feels more satisfying in general. I don't feel like I'm getting aim assisted by every random bot out in Timbuktu. Shouldn't be able to shoot that good, but the aim assist makes him shoot that good type of shit. Like when your aim feels good during a match in this game, like you actually feel rewarded for it. You know? Where on Halo, it's like you might be playing fucking great, and then some bot aim assist headshots you with a sniper, and then you feel like trash, and the rest of your game goes like shit. It happens all the time. And then in this game, it's like when you're actually making good decisions and your aim is hitting, like you'll notice the weaknesses of other players, and you'll start to snowball and steamroll over them for a little bit, and it's fun. And it doesn't last, though. It's not free, you know what I mean? Like, Halo can be free when you're winning. You just sit back and rely on aim assist and shit. Whereas in this game, like, there's a lot more back and forth, I feel like. And especially when you factor in power-ups and healing items and stuff, too. And another thing about the game is, I don't really know why, but I'm more okay losing on this game than I am on Halo. I don't really know why. Obviously, I don't like losing in it ever, but for whatever reason, I feel like this game has a nicer community, and for most of the time, I don't mind losing. As long as the score isn't 70-10 and there's a bunch of freakos partied up, like it doesn't happen that often, but some nights there's more than others. I probably missed some of the stuff I wanted to talk about, but I'm sick of talking, so I'm gonna head out of here. We'll have some Quake Champions montages coming out soon, like first 100-hour montage. Should come out before the streaming days. Streaming should start in about a month and a week or something, if everything goes according to plan. And if it doesn't, you know, I'll figure out something else. But we're gonna stick with the plan for now. About a week before we start streaming, I'll put a lot of time into making content for the stream, intros, start trying to link up with other Halo streamers and like make them some like graphics or some 3D text and stuff that they can put on their stream if they want. So it should be fun. I'm gonna start. I was gonna do it like now, but I'm just gonna wait till a week before the internet comes because I'm having more fun with Fire Emblem and Quake Champions, and I also don't want to put a bunch of work into the stream if the internet doesn't end up coming right away. So it would. I'm not gonna talk too much about that because it would make sense that they would want it finished before winter, and they wouldn't want to just put up a bunch of lines and then not service those lines because that's just a waste of money. So who knows? And I think that's pretty much it for me. Quake, Halo, streaming. Should be a fun summer. Taking a lot of walks with the dog. A lot of fun meals with the family. Good food. We had some craziness with the family again. The cops came here is dumb. I don't know, but I'm not really involved, so I'm not gonna sit there and cry about it. But just annoying to have so many interactions with the cops for like no reason in the last year. When for the rest of my life we like never had the cops here once. You know what I mean? Whatever. Just watch out for arrogant, dumbass old people who think they own the fucking universe. And try not to be one of those people yourself when you grow up. That's all I gotta say about that. What else? I was kind of wanting to touch back on, some chill games, because this is a lot of work. I know it's just playing video games, but devoting your whole life to quote-unquote dead games that most people don't watch and you're probably not going to make that much money on. It's a passion project and it takes a lot of work and it goes underappreciated, but when you do find a good fan or a good friend, I feel like it's worth it. That armor on Scalebearer looks kind of sick though. Can't lie about that. That makes me want to play him. It's like forest armor. But yeah, I want to get back into some chill stuff, some Nintendo Switch stuff. I had to sell some of my favorite games, unfortunately, but hopefully we can make some money and buy some of those games back and more games that come out, like Rivals 2 and Hollow Knight Silksong and stuff. And those other Metroidvanias that are coming out rapidly. It's been kind of a dead period, I feel like. So maybe some new games will be on the horizon soon. Well, I think that's it for me. We'll pump out a nice big Quake Champions montage, and we'll hopefully mix Halo and Quake Champions and stream highlights all together. Make some cool videos like that. Yeah, I wanted to play some Octopath Traveler and Turbo Kid and some little Metroidvanias and stuff. Just to chill out. I've been kind of stuck on this game and Halo and Fire Emblem for too long now, so I don't want to quit those games, but it'd be nice to take a break once in a while and add some other variety in as well. So yeah, I got most of the champions. That's pretty exciting. Can actually buy another one right now if I wanted. I had a fun time like not buying them and just like using the free ones, but I'm more into this game than ever, so might as well. Oh, I didn't know he had that. How much damage does this shit reduce? Whenever I try to play this character, I can never... No one ever gets close to me, and I can never run into them. Unless it's like the worst player ever. Look how fast he looks like in that. I swear when I use him, he's not that fast. I don't know how much damage that blocks. Sometimes it feels like he's fucking invincible when he uses that. He's definitely a champion that takes skill. I don't know. It says difficulty easy, not really. Because if you go in there with this guy, you're just going to be getting direct rocketed. You're going to be getting destroyed with LG. Destroyed with nail guns. Destroyed like crazy. If you go and use this guy, you don't know what you're doing. It's funny because like some of the champions that say easy are like the hardest ones to use. And this guy says hard, but if you sat there and practiced his dashing, he's probably easy. Snorlag, not hard, easy. This guy's actually medium. Like, he's not that easy to use. Using his fucking grenades is hard. They're super good, but they're hard to use. Especially against good players. Oh, he's easy. Yeah, he's probably medium. I don't know how easy this guy is. He's not that easy. Because his ability gets you fucked. Like, if you don't use his ability in the right time, you just get fucked, and it's like... Feels like a wasted character at that point. BJ easy? I don't know. He's more of like a medium. She is more like a medium. Aizen, yeah, he's kind of easy. But I feel like her takes a little bit more knowledge with those totems. Like Aizen, you can just throw it down. Her, like, you gotta put this shit... You gotta be using these totems correctly with your teammates and in secret spots and all these things. Hard? Yeah, right, he's not that hard. Medium, that's probably right for him. Medium... I don't know, she might... She's kind of easy to use in my book. Slash is definitely hard to use. But you can do some crazy things with how small Anarchy and Slash are, and like using their small hitboxes and speed. Obviously, that like sometimes as a noob you'll just get lucky and you'll get in this lobby and like no one can hit you with their rockets because they're not that good, and you're just like flying around with Slash, moving super fast. But then other times against good players, like you don't have enough HP and they're just schmelting you, and you're not that good with Slash yet because you're just a beginner like me or something. I do like that I have a armor for Slash though, or some colored armor. Pretty cool. Well, her armor actually looks kind of sick, dude. She's kind of goofy, but I never thought I'd end up being a Slash guy after all that, but he's actually a sick-ass character. I like Athena, but I kind of want like a more of a waifu version of her, because that's how I am. Oh, look at this dirt helmet. Oh, never mind. It looks good with the hair. Oh, that's what everyone wants, though. We'll be buying that. That's for sure. And then hopefully some different colored armor. I don't even know if you could see the colors during the game, though. I really don't know. And when you're just a casual player like me, that's all enemies are just like a highlighted. There's like a highlight. They're not even the colors that they are. Okay, so I'm headed out. We'll pop in a bunch of Fire Emblem videos soon. Quake Champions. There's gonna be some Halo videos getting pumped out within a month. Hopefully right before the stream comes out, I'll pump out a bunch of content, just trying to get people hyped up and ready for the stream. This will be the only Quake Champions commentary unless there's big news. So yeah, that's the upcoming plan. Should be a really fun month of grinding games, taking a lot of walks. And then eventually working on the stream and the videos for the stream and everything. The video content, I should say. Because I do want to like air content on my stream and like stuff like that. Air content, air new montages, work with other people that I meet on stream. And then like share that work somehow. So it should be fun. A lot of like room for creativity when it comes to streaming and then making content for other people, making 3D projects and art for other people and graphics and stuff. Just really good days. I can't complain, honestly. I've been feeling pretty damn great. I quit a lot of my bad habits this year. I still got some stuff to work on, but I mean, can't really complain. Things have been going pretty good the last month or so. And marooned GDF, what does that mean? Warrior Eternal, not Eternal Warrior. Warrior Eternal. What's hers? Unholy, I knew hers. Unholy Paladin. Alright, vaguely did. One man army. I like that shit, I don't know why. Silent Protagonist. Hellwalker. Oh, that makes sense. I'll be doing some research, watching Rafa's stream, and just trying to figure out what's up with these new shotguns. Maybe there'll be a fun video I can watch where somebody like talks about the new update. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. So sorry for the extended video. I'll catch you guys soon with a lot of content. You know, sorry for the channel being kind of delayed. I was just kind of relaxing, playing Fire Emblem, and getting back into this game, and then waiting for the new internet. So that's, you know, and now the internet's right around the corner, and it's time to get moving. So should be on Quake Champions pretty much every night. Seems like I'm playing with this homie a lot. Hopefully he doesn't like quit the game randomly. He was like a level 120 something last season, so that's way more than me. So I think I was at like 30 by the end of it. So hopefully he plays a lot. Yeah, maybe I could even help him out with his stream down the road as I get better at 3D, and some of these Quake people might find my stream when I'm streaming Quake Champions and then like want to work with me a little bit, hopefully. There's a lot of cool like lore and stuff in here. I actually want to go through sometime and check out some of this stuff. Oh, I don't know if I need this. It might be fun to just putz around in there and check that out. Oh, there's actually a lore page. Elder Gods. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, give me a nice little fucking goofy single player I'd play. Nah, that's a waste of resources. Would be cool. Well, I'm sure there was something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember now. There's always something, right? Yeah, and then I'm hoping like within a year or two I can get that money together from the stream and all the projects I do for people, and then we can put it towards some better equipment, you know. Whatever that happens to be. Stuff to make music, stuff to edit videos, new computer, new monitor, new headset because my headset's battery is kind of jank now and doesn't really work. I'm definitely going to be wanting to play some with the headset. I haven't really used headsets on shooting games in a long time, and it's been fun, but I miss the headset sometimes. So I'm sure I'll break down and get a foot pedal for this game, and then a future Quake, and then also get like a headset too. Sucks because my headset's pretty good, just needs a new battery, but I don't really want to fuck around with that. And I'm gonna go get a nice little nighttime dessert. Have some fruit and some yogurt and something naughty, like some chocolate or something. And how many times can I close out this video, right? That's always my challenge, is like closing out the video for hours. Wasting my life away talking about nothing. Part of me is mad that I found this game because I have so much fun playing this game that I like don't really want to play Doom that much. And I'm not saying it's not fun or I wouldn't have fun. And there's no crossover. There's definitely crossover skill and stuff. It's just I get attached to things, dude. That's my fucking problem. Attached to Halo, attached to Fortnite, attached to Smash Bros. Now I'm attached to Quake Champions, attached to Fire Emblem. I'm probably going to be attached to streaming Halo and Quake soon. Then I'll be attached to Rivals 2, the fighting game. And then I'll be attached to some new fighting game that comes out, like Combo Devils or Garu Mark of the Wolves or whatever the fuck it's called. And I don't know. I'll definitely take a trip back through fighting games when I get my stream up and running, and then have some fun just like getting my ass kicked and getting better at Grand Blue and some other fighting games for the first time. That'll be a fun little journey. So yeah, expect some big things from the channel. I'm feeling really good. I feel like the next few years are going to be like some of the quintessential years of my gaming life, you know. I spent my whole life playing games, and now I can finally like share it with people on stream, and I don't feel like anything's holding me back anymore like it used to, like old relationships or old friendships and stuff. I don't feel like any of that stuff really holds me back anymore. It makes me feel overly sad, you know. I get sad about it sometimes, but it doesn't feel like it's interrupting my ability to succeed with competitive games like this or fighting games or anything or what have you. So much love to you guys. I'll catch you guys soon, and peace out.